Hi, how has everybody been doing? I am doing better. Um, as most of you know, I had Delta COVID and COVID lung and COVID induced meningitis at the end of July and through August. And I now have long COVID syndrome. So forgive me if my voice sounds a little pubescent. I kind of sound like a 14-year-old boy, maybe 12. And I lose my voice. I have to clear my throat a lot. With long COVID syndrome, it just feels to me like that point where you've had a cold for a while and it's just going right to your chest to make a bronchitis kind of issue. That's what I've got going on, and I don't get more sick than that. I just have kind of transient low grade fevers, and the fatigue is really tough. Like you can't sleep at all because you got body aches, but then excuse me, then you sleep for 36 hours. So it's just, it is what it is. It's long COVID syndrome, and it is what it is. So please bear with me, and know that I'm still very actively selling my 2 MLM brands, as you know. And the one I'm speaking of today is Tupperware. I have Jack Skellington as my co-host. He's holding up the new stuff because I just got a new shipment of products because I am my own best customer. And that's kind of a Tupperware lady thing. I got into Tupperware to selling it because it made more sense for me as we just bought our house. And we'd lived in our last one for 7 years. And I think we've moved, I think 9 times or whatever, over the last 15 years, whatever. But I am a mom of 6 and my oldest is 32. So being a mom of 6, a mom of all those years, Tupperware has been my go-to. It's been my best friend. I love Tupperware. I love finding it even secondhand because a lot of you know that I thrift like no one's business. And I love the vintage stuff, so I love even picking it up at garage sales because I still use it. The vintage stuff is fun because I'll see stuff that I couldn't afford when I was a brand new young mom 30 years ago, and then I can see the stuff at garage sales and pick it up, and I'm like, oh, I wanted that set back then, but now I can use it as my second set, and I can use this, and it just is always good. It's like, what other product can you think of that your friends are going to automatically know? Your friends are going to try and swipe from you. You know, if you go to a potluck or a gathering, family gathering, how many people write their last names on the other plastics? They don't. They write their last name on the Tupperware because they want to get that back because it lasts for years and years and is handed down and sold, like I say, secondhand, and it's still so good. So for me, when we moved, I had nothing that matched up. This is one of my problems, and I will discuss this in a little bit. This is part of my lid problem. All of these lids don't have the containers. They don't have the matches. So where the containers to these go, or the containers are, I don't know. The washing machine swallows an awful lot of socks and hair ties, pens, everything else, but I don't think it's swallowed in my Tupperware. And don't even get me started on all of the Tupperware that I have that then does not have a lid. So it's not like, oh, all these pieces are sitting there waiting for their match right there and I could solve this problem. Nope. Not that simple. So I have a lid problem. If anybody sees a lid in here that they need for their top, just let me know. I've got some lids. We could get together with our containers and lids and have a party and maybe get some matched up pieces for everybody. That's where I want to begin this discussion on my lid problem. My lid problem is not just here, like I say. It's in my cabinet. So I like to have the kids, what you should always do, technically, is take your biggest bowl. So you should never have to use more than the space of your biggest bowl. And for me, this is my new prized possession. It was a limited edition special. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. I don't know if you can see, you see that glitter in there? See that orange glitter? Look at that. It's glitter. It's like glitter in the plastic. It's so magical when the light hits it. But this will be my trick or treat bowl. And why don't I hold it upside down for everybody? How about that? It actually is trying to say to you, if I wasn't holding it upside down, oh, I don't know that I can blame that on COVID. But anyway, this here, right? Oh, there we go. You see that? 42 cups. Okay, holds 42 cups. That is our biggest That's a Bowl, and I love them. Okay, now it's gonna hold all my Halloween candy. Okay, but it also is going to hold all of my other bowls. So what I'm saying when people say, I don't have any more cupboard space for Tupperware, I don't have anywhere. Well, all you ever need is this much. Because theoretically what you should then do is you stack all of your other bowls inside of the biggest one. And then your lids can stack accordingly from smallest to largest, right? That doesn't happen when you own teenagers, okay? I own some teenagers, and I'm trying to have them learn how to be functional adults. So I have them do some chores like unloading the dishwasher and such, which leads to my other issues in my cabinets, but we won't even go there today. So Tupperware has a solution for this, and it is their lid holder, their lid container. I can't talk. So I've got two. As you can see, they can balance.